Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more disc golf media coverage. We're coming at you across the pond from the 2022 Kokkedal Open. We are here in Sweden at the 2022 Heatland Open, presented by Kastaplast. We've got the round one feature card for the MPO division here today. Star-studded card for you. Not going to be the best weather, but we're going to have some more disc golf coverage nonetheless. I'm Tony Ferro.
And with him, as always, is Cornelius Farnsworth. It's the Ferro Farnsworth commentary team. Bachelor Night edition.
All right, up on the card first, we got Josef Berg, recent 2022 Kokkedal Open winner, coming out of Sweden. Next up, we have Jakub Semerad, 1015 out of the Czech Republic, your 2022 Pro Forester winner. And next up, we have Hakon Kveseth. He was on our round one feature card for the Kokkedal Open as well last week, 1002 out of Norway. Last but not least, Knut Valen Haland, 1012 out of Norway. Here, back from his recent trip to the U.S., had a really nice showing out there. Watching on some disc golf media coverage out from the U.S.
Well, two of the guys on this card are tied for second for the current Euro Tour standings. So that's interesting. Josef Berg and Jakub Semerad are both tied for second with 100 points each. So the Euro Tour is in full effect.
Well, let's kick it off with hole one. We have an island hole to start us off. You're inbounds just past the road here. You got to be real careful with your landing zone, though, because the basket is just about a meter, maybe a meter and a half away from the OB behind it. Not too difficult of a shot, but a tough starting hole nonetheless. And Josef is up with the big hyzer, keeping it wide right, safe from that OB on the left of the basket. He is just inbounds right, about circle's edge, maybe a little bit outside. And Jakub with some crazy dance music, skipping inside the circle. That'll be about 6 meters away for his birdie.
He was looking for that beat to drop right as it dropped in the basket, I think.
No doubt. Here we got some nice
good
drone
look at the
coverage.
island green here.
Yeah, you can really see the island green marked out there from the roadway and the stone pathway on the right side.
This is one of your favorite songs, isn't it, Tony?
Oh, absolutely. It's my jam.
That's a really good song.
Hakon up, big hyzer. Oh, off a rock. But he's inside the circle. We putting for birdie. And last but not least.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is pumping up music.
I'm really pumped up. Whoa,
he might have had maybe a bit too much juice on that hyzer.
But with the music, what just happened?
I wasn't too sure. I was too focused on the throw.
I was not sure.
But Knut, he'll be just at the circle's edge, inbounds, putting for birdie as well. We got a few birdie putts here. Let's see if anybody
Josef
can
coming
capitalize.
off a big win in Kokkedal with that playoff against KJ Naibo. That was a nail biter. It was really awesome.
Very, very huge battle. Guys, check that coverage out if you haven't seen it. 2022 Kokkedal Open. Not to take away from Knut capitalizing on that early birdie. Let's see if Hakon can do the same. Back him up. Oh, yeah.
Solid putting stroke.
Yeah, he's a big guy. That doesn't take too much to whip it at the basket from the circle's edge. Jakub. Oh, he's just a little timid. Seemed to be a bit short-armed.
It did seem a little timid. He's got a real choppy putting stroke. He doesn't extend his hand through the basket or shake hands with the pole like a lot of people. Yeah, it's been real effective for him, but he needs to dial that in. It's only hole 1, so no reason to jump to conclusions on our jump to conclusions mat at this point.
Lots of holes to go, that is
Lots
for
of
sure.
holes.
Well, let's move on to hole 2. We got a par 4, 230 meters. You have OB all the way over here, except for this landing zone on the left side. If you're trying to get aggressive with it, you got to watch out. There's a hazard zone on the very far left of the fairway here. You want to land it somewhere before the trees, short right, or short of the trees. Get yourself in position to shoot it through these tall trees here, guarding the green. Don't go too far. There is OB behind the basket. But this is a gettable par 4 when you have a big arm.
A real good look at his form.
Hook 'em, full commitment.
That's got some speed on it.
Throwing himself
Huge.
off the tee pad, way over the OB. He is in position A. That should be a jump putt.
There's not much left, period.
Here we got a nice drone look at this shot. You can see it in the lower part of the screen. Flexing out. He is just short of the tree line. That's huge. All right. Knut up next.
Let's see if he can follow suit. Oh, yeah, he pulled that over too much, it looks like. Unless it's got enough stability.
But it finds a
It
gap
sure does.
in the trees.
It's a fairway.
A little bit short from Hakon's position, but doesn't look to be bad at all. He should be able to
Hakon
pitch
with
up
a
and down for that
huge
birdie.
drive.
That was an absolute crusher of a drive from Hakon. Josef, a bit of a different route. High flip up hyzer shot. But he has all the power. He gets way over, and he's in the fairway. Can't be objective to that shot. That looked a lot easier than the rest.
Yeah, Jakub also getting the full flight on the disc. Really nice drive. Nobody with any problems on this hole so far.
So not so bad of conditions so far. You can see the ground is wet. Jakub is in a little bit of that mud. Tough footing for the approach shot. Looks to be a bit too much hyzer out of the hand. Coming up a bit early left. But he is still in the putting green. We'll say that's maybe 7-8 meters.
Yeah, maybe those wood chips just kind of slowed him up. That's a nice added design to the course, I think.
It does have a nice aesthetic value to the course.
Friendly, yeah, aesthetically, yes, but effectively it also functions to slow the disc up, huh? On those approaches.
Yeah, it very well can. That's very true. With the soft landing, get some wood chips to slide around. Maybe you can get a little dig in. Yeah, Knut using the grass and tree roots a bit early from the wood chips to stop his disc and slide it up a little bit onto the green here. Hakon, beautiful Anheuser touch shot. Looking for that nice birdie start.
Jakub looking to redeem himself from hole 1.
Also just a little bit short arm out of the hand.
But not even hitting any metal. That's unexpected from the Czech champion.
But as we saw, he might need a few holes to get that stepper warmed up. All right, Jakub to save the par. Ooh.
Oh, he was already reaching for the mini. He just assumed it was in.
Seemed to be a little bit too much hyzer out of the hand, and he was just possibly a little low as well.
That was barely over the lip.
Hakon correcting off of Jakub and just squeaking it over the cage.
Okay, 2 of these guys with excellent starts, already 2 for 2.
Knut and Hakon are in birdie starts. Absolutely fantastic. Josef par, and Jakub will unfortunately be tapping in the bogey.
Yeah, a really unforced error from Jakub. Or 2 unforced errors and just on this hole.
Yeah, that's hard to deal with mentally early on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if he can regain his composure and make some putts here. As we move on, we've got hole 3. This is a par 3, 108 meters. This is your righty sidearm flex shot, if you want to call it.
Ooh, nice.
Really, really tough mando here. You got to keep it wide left, but not too wide so you don't hit those trees on the left side of the fairway. But then tuck it in. Don't go too far past the basket because there's OB beyond the basket as well on the left side.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's possible we'll see 4 sidearms on this hole.
High risk reward shot.
Oh, wow.
Hakon was just a little bit early on the hyzer, and he missed the mando. He will be going to the drop zone with a 1-stroke penalty. Knut up next. Knut's going for the safer play. Nice backhand righty hyzer. Tapping the mando tree, kicking left, and he will be circle 2's edge, but a safe par nonetheless. Can run it for the birdie if you want, but an easy par. Oh, and
that
Josef,
OB is really tight by the basket back there.
it's the mando. They just keep missing the mando.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a tough sidearm to get. You really got to pull the ante for a long time and then have it flex out real soft at the end, but not go too far because the basket's, 18 meters from the mando?
Yeah, I don't see Jakub
maybe?
running that putt. I really don't.
All right, well, let's get a couple drop zone attempts here. Or wait, sorry, Knut is up. He's a bit further than drop zone, I will say. Oh, sit down. Yeah, that's all right. That should be an easy par. Little elevated basket, but Jakub as well, just laying it up.
Yeah, not the time to attack.
Okay, here we have the drop zone attempts.
Oh,
that was so in.
That's not nice at all.
Oh my gosh, I hate.
What an amazing
Look at
putt.
that. It was just too hard. Hit through the chains, bounced off the pole, and back out.
Such an effortless stroke that he has.
Oh,
He generates
Hakon,
all that
I feel
power.
you, bro. That's going to be an unfortunate bogey for Hakon and Josef.
Josef also a little off.
Knut will be here tapping in the par. Well done. Josef for the bogey. Jakub will also be tapping in the par.
That's really elevated.
Yeah, on top of that tree trunk.
It really is.
With the basket pole.
And that sloped green.
Hakon's a big guy, and that thing's over his head. All right, we'll move on to hole number 4, par 3, 77 meters. This is kind of a candy cane shaped hole. You really got to hook it around to the right side. It's not too far of a hole, but you really kind of just dogleg almost at the end. Slightly downhill green, well protected with the trees. But after the first 3 holes, I think this is one that they're all licking their chops for.
Well, it's officially the easiest hole on the course for round 1 for MPO.
Well, there you go.
Whoa. As far as muskets go, this is one.
Well, Knut is going to have to scramble to get that par. I don't think birdie will be in play anymore for him after that drive. That is an unfortunate grip lock. Jakub. Ooh,
Made contact, but still forward progress.
Correct, yeah. Late tree, but he should be somewhere in circle 2, I would say. That looks better. Oh, just a bit too straight. Caught an late guardian tree right at the end of the flight.
Definitely a few guardian trees to miss there.
Quite a few, let's say. Well-guarded green. Josef to finish us off. Oh, just squeaking
That's the
inside.
line.
There it is.
Okay, he showed us. Just stand it up with a little more hyzer angle, and it should come in earlier. Those guys hung it out a little too long on the left.
Josef will be the only one inside the circle putting for birdie. The rest of the guys will have to make some magic happen.
Such a
Knut
short
up
hole, and he's
first.
actually throwing the disc for his. He has an actual approach.
Well, he hit first
Yeah.
available left side. That
Yeah,
was
he did.
that was a tough approach from there. He's a bit short, but he's circle 2.
What do you think about this putt?
This is dangerous, but there really is an OB. That's just the downhill slope to be worried about.
Yeah, but it's in his range, and
I
he's
think
going for
he's
it.
going for this, no doubt. Oh, get it. Get
That's
it.
amazing. Awesome putt.
Just no fear in him. He has got all the skills. That was a fantastic putt. Yeah, let's see that again. Bringing it way low, Kevin Jones style.
Kevin Jones, but a staggered putt style.
A staggered Kevin Jones. I'm going to have to show my son this video. He's going to die.
But still, with ground coverage or things that are affecting your putting stroke, that could be a problem. But that's super effective. Nice. Jakub. Awesome. Speaking of super
spinner
effective,
straddle. Get some. Whoa.
he stabbed it in there with his signature stab putt.
Come on, Knut. Back it all up.
Mhm.
Let's do this.
That basket's hot.
Oh, yeah. Like a
Perfect.
champ. No doubt. Knut for the par. That's some solid putting. Everybody's getting all warmed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josef to finish. No.
Ouch.
Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, I'm so
It
sorry.
just hung on the hand just a fraction of a second too long.
Oh, Josef. I didn't mean to do that. Unfortunate par for Josef. That was a solid putt. A little bit too flat, right side chains.
Kastaplast.
Hole 5. We have a nice tunnel shot coming up. Slightly downhill. Just got to make it through these numerous guardian trees. And gonna be going slightly left to right at the end. Basket's going to be settled up on a slightly sloping green, but nothing too crazy to worry about on this hole. There should be another one to get a little bit longer, but still not too much in your way.
Yeah, not a huge scoring separator here. Just played 3.02 on average, so
Well, Jakub
23%
is
of the people birdieing.
puring the line. That was gorgeous, just at circle's edge. I don't care what you want to say. That was nice.
It's possible he could do a little stepper. If he doesn't mark the disc, maybe he can actually
He could
step it in there.
That would be.
Let's see where he's at.
That would be his decision, depending
He
on how
seems
he
to be
wants
a
to mark the line.
He seems to be a stepper dominant putter, if he can.
Valid point, sir.
So let's.
Hakon just a little bit early left, catching a guardian tree. He's going to have a little bit of work to do. Most likely an easy par. Oy, early out the hand for Knut, but getting a ricochet. Keeping that forward momentum going. He'll be just outside circle 2, I would say. Josef? Ooh, squeaker.
Look clean out of the hand. But
It just barely missed that guardian tree.
there's
Way
so
up
much
the
to
fairway,
miss.
though. Lots of trees, but not a lot of OB. I mean, for this course has really got some teeth on a lot of holes with the OBs and hazards. Something like this, you got to really attack.
Yeah, speaking of attack, let's get a look at his Circle 2 game.
Josef to start us off.
That looks really nice.
Oh, yeah. He ain't missing
Awesome
2 in a
putt.
row.
I love to watch that stuff.
Come on, bring it back. Look at that spinner out the hand. He
Right
knew
at the
it.
side door.
He was like, come on, keep working.
Nice,
Boing.
nice putt. Totally cool action on the basket.
Hey, yo.
He got that Kastaplast power.
Oh, yeah. Knut.
Similar distance.
Oh, I was about to say similar result.
Yeah, I wanted to say it.
I don't know how
I
that
want to
missed
see
the
them all go
basket.
in.
Maybe just a little bit short, I guess, but man, that looked online.
So I got to tell you, chances are good for Hakon if he's shorter than these guys. I mean, it's just routine.
Jeez Louise, Hakon.
What a putt.
Keep it going, boy. That's just smoothness.
That is just an unbelievably efficient putting stroke. That's all I can think of. And consistent.
Jakub, back him up. Ooh, he did do the stepper like you were talking about.
All right, then. He had a lot of factors right, but just a
little bit too much hyzer. Just got to flatten those up, I would say.
He had to curve it around a tree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It was a bonus make, and I don't think he's disappointed.
Well, yeah, I would say that's 3 putts now out of the first 5 holes that he's had a bit too much hyzer on. Maybe not something for his head game, but
it's just he's leaving strokes on the putting green. Already several. So that'll add up, but he's got a chance to recover.
Well, let's see if he can get this one. We have hole 6, a par 3, 113 meters, slightly downhill, kind of a soft flex shot, but you really got to keep that hyzer angle on it because the whole right side of the fairway is OB. Few guardian trees at the green, lots of rocks and tree roots in the ground, but another tough but gettable par 3.
Yeah, it gave the field some trouble for sure. About 40% of the field bogey or worse. So this is one of those, just maybe play conservative, get your par, and that's actually picking up strokes on your card, and the field.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hakon kind of showed us the mistake to make here, not putting enough anhyzer on the disc. He ended up hitting the guardian tree.
A cool camera angle.
Josef putting too much ante, and he hit a post. Oh my gosh. Talk about luck.
Okay, also, that's a really stable disc.
Yeah, that was like a half and half.
Wow.
He had the nose up on the disc a little bit. He was trying to put the ante on it, but making sure that it would flex out. Let's see if Knut can hit the line. He seems to have a mid-range.
Yeah, he really missed the line big time.
I don't know if he was
didn't get penalized that much.
Was he going for something straighter, or was
I think he was trying to flip something up. Just some sort of a flip hyzer through that gap.
Tough line to describe for that one. That was weird.
Yeah, it's the 5th hardest hole, so
tough hole. All right, Knut up first. Little ways to go still. But he's just jump putting it.
Wow, he can really generate a lot of power just from standing there.
That's impressive. And that's parked.
High percentage shot.
A little downhill, okay, but that was a long ways.
Okay, right now we're kind of huge fans of Hakon. Also nice.
Just laying it under the basket.
Half bid.
No big deal. All right,
But he's got a huge range.
Let's see if the Berg can do it.
Berg.
No, we're just a little short. Just a bit short.
Come on, meow.
All right, Jakub. Big hyzer. Oh, just wide right of the basket, and he's going to have a little work to do from there. Let's see if he can't clean this up. This would be a good confidence booster.
That's not much work.
There you go.
He's had some trouble from the putting green, but not from that distance.
Nonetheless, you can still miss from there.
Yeah,
it's a good little boost.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah.
Good little boost to hit those putts.
But really a cold start for Jakub and for Josef Berg. Both of them. Both even par. Kind of completely different stories for all four players on the card. All cards, I mean, Knut is bogey free, a couple down, not bad, but somehow Hakon is, he's only had one par for the day.
Definitely looking for some more birdies, let's say.
Oh, I'm not sure about this one, though.
This one might be a tough one to get. Hole 7, we got a par 4, 155 meters. We just passed the first Mando, and we're moving on here to the second one. This is a huge tunnel shot to get off your first shot, but you want to be able to do it to be able to get that birdie. You want to land somewhere out here in the opening, set yourself up for an easier approach shot, but that tee shot is tough. Green is nice and wide open, not too many OBs around the green. Biggest thing to beat is this tee shot here. We see Hakon, a little bit of Anheuser.
Did he make the second Mando?
He is not past the second Mando yet. He kicked left, and he will have some work to do to get around the second Mando.
What a tough line off the tee here. Oh, that looks way off.
Oy. Fortunate kick for Josef. That was heading way past the Mando.
So essentially hit the first Mando.
I believe so. Kicked right off the first Mando, and he's going to be somewhere in the woods.
Okay, Jakub needs to get something going here.
Ooh,
and that looks good. Nice. That looks perfect.
No!
Sorry about that.
Jakub, that was so nice.
Yeah, he'll take it, though.
Knut. Ooh,
this
is also good. Also ricocheting, but forward progress nonetheless.
Gosh, what a difficult line to hit.
Tough hole.
6 and 7 is a really tough stretch. They're two of the 5 hardest holes on the course. So this stretch right now, basically, bogey, you could be satisfied with.
Josef definitely has some work to do to save his par. Possibly a birdie even. That was a nice approach. He had a fortunate kick from that Mando.
Yeah, but he hasn't really shown us anything from range yet. So let's see what he can do.
Hakon up next. Oh, from the drop zone.
That's not going to work out.
Maybe we missed something on the flight with the catch cam off his tee shot. I believe he missed the Mando. Jakub up next. Sidearm Annie. Catching a late tree. Flexing out. He's going to be, just outside circle 2. Probably just a par from there. Knut up next.
Oh, what a tight line.
Very tight line. Catching the last guardian tree, but he is well in range.
No, he's really happy with the result.
I'd be happy with that result. That was well executed.
What do we have here? Another circle 2 putt.
Oh, we know Hakon's feeling these things.
Yeah, that's a way different style. Okay, that was really just a jump putt approach.
Okay,
basically.
That was a outside circle 3 putt.
He's really disappointed he couldn't give that an honest run.
It seemed like just a 60% little toss, too.
It was actually, he's still got a lot of work to do. I think that was way shorter than he wanted.
I would agree.
So we're going to take a look at that. But then Jakub a little long because he knows he needs to start scoring.
Looking to try and push
And speaking of starting scoring,
Oh, the Berg floated over the basket. Hey, I wouldn't believe it either. It's a Berg.
no, not even hitting any piece of metal.
All right, Hakon.
This, I would think, is in
Yeah,
almost every
come
time.
on. How short was he really? Unfortunate for the bogey, missing the Mando off the tee.
You can miss those too.
I can.
I mean, one can.
Knut capitalizing on a nice birdie. Definitely pulling strokes on the card here.
Really aggressive stroke from Josef.
Saving the par. Feeling good after that tee shot.
It looked like a little bit of a momentum boost for him, huh? Like a physical reaction.
And Jakub as well to save the par. Hoping for some more, but still, we're early on in the event, early on in round 1. Let's kick it off into hole 8. Par 3, 88 meters. This is a stall hyzering shot. Really kind of tough to get the actual angle to this basket. It almost has to stall. There is a Mando right off the tee, so you cannot take the left side to get to the basket. You do have to go right around the fairway as the drone did.
He's looking way up in the air.
Like I said, it's a crazy angle. You're looking almost at circle's edge, best case. Okay, I take it back.
That's a pretty good case. Nice shot, Knut.
Knut, that was awesome.
Really quiet right now with a 3 down and looking like a 4 down after this.
That was awesome. Oh, Josef, that sounded like a tree. I didn't even see the disc, but that... Well, he got some fist bumps out of it.
I'm going to agree with you.
I heard a tree, but I didn't see a disc.
I'm sorry about, I really understated Knut's drive. I mean, 155 meters, and he's basically parked.
Maybe a slight miscalculation by the...
Do you think so?
Water markings here, or
the water markings. Oh, the damn water markings will get you every time.
I
Everybody
don't know
knows that.
Hakon off the tee with a sidearm Annie, catching a tree on the right side of the fairway. And we can really see just how awesome Knut's drive really was. The rest of the card is struggling here on the fairway. Let's see if they can't get up and down. Ooh, Hakon up first, just a bit right side, catching another tree. He is not really liking that throw. Still up.
He likes to lay it up to about 18 meters into his range.
Just in his wheelhouse.
There we go.
Oh, a bit right side. Unfortunate bogey. That was a couple poor shots on this hole.
Josef also really needs to get something going here. That's a makeable putt.
Highs are just a bit wide right. Didn't really come in with the Berg.
No.
Just
needed more hyzer angle on that putt.
It's a Berg. They don't really fade.
Okay, for me, what was that right there? I'm sorry, but
I think he's losing confidence.
It's just that was low right, hit the rock. It had zero chance ever. It looked like almost no effort.
Knut will cash in for the par. Sorry for the birdie. Thinking of everybody else's drive, and Knut had the park job. Hakon, unfortunate bogey. Jakub for the par. And Josef will also take the par. Well, let's finish off that front 9 with a par 3, 80 meters. You have this triple Mando corridor to the slightly downhill fairway. Really just want to get a slight right curve on your disc, as the fairway will be moving from left to right here. Nothing too crazy on the green. Starts to open up as the basket comes into view. Really just have to hit this gap off your tee shot and let it filter in. Knut up first.
Hole 8 was so fast we just didn't even see it. Or did I miss something?
Oh, just a little inside, but that's well done. That's going to be about 6 meters away. He is on the dance floor. Josef up next. Great sidearm, maybe a little wide left. Is it got enough stability? Unfortunately, going to slide outside the circle.
He's happy with it.
Yeah, he likes that distance, I would say.
Well, it's also a nice, favorable uphill putt with no danger, really.
Jakub up next. Ooh, that's overstable.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. That's got to be a justice or something. And he will be inside the circle as well, putting downhill for his birdie.
Not as comfortable of a putt as Josef, but or Joe, as I like to call him.
Hakon up last. A little bit low, but it gets enough steam forward, and he is parked.
Great line.
Wow, I did not think that was going to make it from the...
Perfect. That's going to bring him under par for the front 9. Set him up nicely for the back 9.
From the moment it left his hand, it looked way too low, but he definitely knows this course. Let's see who's up first. We have Josef. Just outside the circle,
No,
just over the top.
You have to hit metal on these attempts.
Yeah, well, with the Berg, you expect that thing to drop, but he just spins it so much, it's crazy. There he goes, cashing in for the par.
Yeah, that amount of spin just kind of annuls the stability at that point. He's missing right when he misses.
No doubt. And Knut will cash in to go 5 down on the front 9. That is an incredible start.
Yeah, we're about to see, but he must be in the lead at this point.
Jakub will clean up with a birdie as well, bringing him to under par for the front 9.
He needed that.
And Hakon will take another birdie to bring him back to 2 down to finish off the front 9. And we have a bit of a roller coaster going on here. Lots of reds and greens going on the card.
Whites in there?
Yeah, whites too.
Look at the whites.
Oh, we got Knut.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to get controversial.
5 down. Hakon behind him with 2 down. And Josef with even. And Jakub finishing it off with +1.
Okay, here we go.
And let's see, we have Simon Kopling with -4, as well as Morten Brenna and Matthias Carlsen, Jerome Brown, Oscar Persson with -3. Heated battle on the front 9.
Interesting. We have another Brown up in the play.
Seeing the Browns more and more often. Stay tuned, guys. Like and subscribe. Catch us on the back 9.
Catpants.com.
Farnsworth commentary. Over and out.